Fontainebleau just fired like 20 table dealers, and they had them escorted out by security. Like, what a slap in the face. I guess they figured that, you know, they might be disgruntled and do something on the way out. I don't know. But wow. And of course, you know, Fontainebleau is super expensive. I was actually looking, was it for this weekend or next weekend? And the prices again here on the strip are up in the $300-400 range for most of the normal places. Thank you, Cinnamon. Yes, bring your own fork. Wait until, oh my God, wait until you go into Walgreens and they start having an entire set that you can buy, right, for like $5.99 or something. Includes plates, napkins, spoons, forks, knives. You know they're gonna jump on that. I didn't, Kevin. I didn't know they were there. At Encore, wow. Nice, thank you, Paula, right on. Right on. The Cromwell there, of course, that's supposed to become Lisa Vanderpump something or another again. Or not again, but putting her name on something else here. Flamingo, of course, opened in 1946. Gordon Ramsay's over here off to the left, as well as the fountains here at Caesars. And apologies for the sun there. And there she is right there on the LED screen, Vanderpump. To come up here to the Forum Shops. So yeah, if MGM does it, you know Caesars is going to do it. You know Sands is going to do it, and everyone else is going to start falling in suit, falling in line. Mark, welcome. Thank you for being here. So there is the Mirage, and there is. Those are two very high stories there. I'm guessing those are 2 stories. They want to do a really high ceiling for the Guitar Hotel there, it looks like. White Castle here. One of the 3 locations for White Castle here in Vegas. Yes, Cinnamon, definitely. Yes. Thank you, Mary Jane. Very cool. Thank you so much. She does spirituality and astrology, and I know that's not entirely everyone's thing, but just the support, that means everything. It really does. As we see Palazzo, Encore, and Wynn up here. So where would that be? Is that like sitting out in front, the Lamborghini? Or is it something like a display they have inside? So take a look there at TI, Treasure Island with Gillies out front. Senor Frogs, I get cut off by a billboard truck. And I will stop here. Sunday main stage. Floreme? I don't know what font that was. I don't know what that was. And there is Fashion Show Mall. Steven from Not Leaving Las Vegas actually started a couple of his streams, I think, this week from there. With the huge cloud that it's called there. Shout out to Tobin for helping me out with that. That is a cloud. At least that's what it was designed to be. But some have said it's a surfboard. Others have said it looks like an alien spaceship. Might be a large crowd. Okay. Let me see if I can get over. Oh, because I see traffic is backed up there over on the right in front of Encore. Let me see what I can do and see what happens. That would be cool to see. Encore and Wynn. And of course they want to build another tower too, I read. But Fashion Show Mall, I've never even been inside Fashion Show Mall yet. One of these days I gotta get in there. Steven starts his stream all over the place. He'll go to like Caesars, he'll do one of the MGM properties. He just has to be careful. And so with that in mind, and having said that, Resorts World up here just came out this week and announced free parking between now and the end of August. So free parking at Resorts World, that's a sign that things aren't going well. Although, caveat there, Resorts World, as you can see the pink and red building up there just past the Fashion Show Mall in front of us on the left, it's a good ways away from like the center strip. You're going to have a lot of walking if you do try to stay there. Nice, Izzy, thank you. Yeah, right on. Pathfinder, welcome. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get over here and get in front of the taxi there, and in front of another taxi here, and here. Hit by an Uber. Oh my God, they're advertising that. So yeah, they're doing free parking there at Resorts World until I think it's August 29th or something like that. I have actually. I got a lot of video of that on my in the video library. Real Star, please check that out. I'm hoping to run into him again this evening. I was able to text him. He gave me his number, so I was able to text him, and he said he would be down there this evening. I'd like to get more videos of him. I know how much Tobin enjoys watching those videos. And guys, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. Why? Look at the taxi there in the middle lane. No tag. Fun little drinking game we do here on the Biggest On channel. So many cars here with no tags. So, guys, I forgot to mention that, in fact, I think I mentioned it in some of the videos earlier today, but last weekend, when I was down on Fremont, I found a sergeant from Metro. That's a good idea, Izzy, yeah. A tag on the bumper? Oh, the number. Huh. Let's see if we can get in here. Wynn South Park Encore Resort. So do I go straight for Encore? Let's find out. Wynn Main Gate. Let's see what we can see. Taxis go that way, okay. Valet parking, $40, guys. Drive-through is there on the left. I don't know why the taxi's going over there. Louis Vuitton. Florida tag. There you go. And that's the through lane, and the taxi's all parked there. $40 for valet. So this is a tight little turnaround here. Okay. So we'll go up to the next one for Encore and see what's up there. I know, Pathfinder. Especially, I mean, I used to do valet. One of my jobs back in Florida right out of high school, and I was, you know, of course, I thought I knew everything and all that, and I'm gonna go work and make money, and I don't need college and all that. And so I valeted, and I used to work with some very sketchy, if not nefarious, guys who. Oh, I haven't. No, Real Star, I haven't yet. No. I've heard good things about it, but then I heard that, I think, was it halfway through the show this week? I guess there was a technical glitch and the show went down for 10 minutes and people were crying and screaming. Like, guys, it's not a big deal, but I guess people were really upset about it. Oh, of course, yeah. So 40 for valet, and I guess they are, you know, like 10 on top of that to tip. It's really not that busy here, guys. Look down in front of us there, here on Las Vegas Boulevard. It's not very busy. We've got an ambulance coming the other way. So I spoke to a sergeant from Metro that I found down on Fremont Street last weekend. I peacefully exercised my First Amendment right to redress grievances with my government, right? So I asked him, I said, so I have this little YouTube channel, whatever, and we drive around town, we notice, the viewers especially, there's so many cars without tags. Why is that? And then he said exactly what I've been saying to you guys. Oh, they go out and they get the insurance, which gets you the tag, and then they let the insurance lapse, and then the tag, you know, is expired, blah, blah, blah. So some of them just take it off the car. I'm like, super, we figured that part out. However, what about the enforcement angle? Where's that? He said, oh yeah, if we see it, we pull them over, you know. It's like sometimes, you know, we're on the way to other, you know, more important calls and stuff like that. Oh, okay. So he was not, you know, I just, it was like he was jaded by the whole thing. He's like, no big deal. Move along. Nothing to see here. And that was a sergeant for Metro, so I'm hoping one of these days I might be able to find an LT down there, a lieutenant, and ask them, because they've got to have a better explanation than that. That's just, and a sergeant, you would think they would be overseeing a whole bunch of patrol units and stuff like that. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Adonis. Thank you, Dr. Adonis Phillips. Thank you. And also, please check out, if you're just joining us, please check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube, as well as Cinnamon and Jupiter, my wife's beautiful channel, does spirituality and astrology. Yes, Izzy, and that's, I wonder so many times why they can't do that here. It's like a gotcha game, right? If you ever watch videos of cops pulling people over and, you know, license, registration, proof of insurance, it's like a gotcha game, because not everyone, you know, first you're stressed, right? You're stressed about sitting there with a cop behind you, having gotten pulled over and all that.